we are honored to have California State Senator Susan Rubio with us here today. Senator Rubio has been an outstanding champion for our needs here in Southern California. Because of her outstanding work of the region's needs, I would like to congratulate Senator Rubio on being named our Legislative Champion of Economic Empowerment. So if you will all please join me in welcoming Senator Susan Rubio.
I just want to say thank you for your patience, but I did learn a lot by listening to this wonderful presentation, and it's such an honor to be recognized by SCAG. It's very humbling when people notice the work that you do, especially since we work so hard in the legislature. It is an honor, especially when it pertains to this topic area. And many of you know, I come from local government. I spent 13 years on the dais in the city of Baldwin Park. And so before becoming a senator, my council member hat is always on, just thinking on how I can help my local communities. I have to admit, I used to be one of those council members that got frustrated when mandates came from the state and there was no funding or support to make sure that whatever mandate came down, we were able to accomplish. So as I was a council member, there were 3 very specific observations I've made and based on my frustrations. And that was that a lot of the problems can be solved not by one city, but regionally. And I think that is what I carried when I became a state senator, always trying to find either organizations or solutions that bring cities together. And by way of example, when I was running, and I think it happened to all your communities, we know that housing and homelessness was one of the biggest issues we were dealing with. So instead of trying to solve an issue for Baldwin Park, which was my city, I partnered with the COG, San Gabriel Valley COG, to bring the Regional Housing Trust, where 22 cities are now partnering and participating. And I was able to support them with funding. And currently, they've identified 18 housing projects that will yield approximately 1,000 housing units. And so these are projects and issues that I think we do better together. The problems are much bigger than one single city. And so when I heard what you were doing in terms of trying to create equity and trying to be inclusive, I needed to help. And so I was just as eager as you were to get you funding so you can start this. I think what you're doing is incredible. It's incredible to hear the presentation prior to me coming on. He discussed so many issues that are so important: economic disparities, adverse health outcomes. He talked about lifting everyone and not leaving anyone behind. And what you're doing in terms of your strategic plan, focusing on career opportunities, focusing on job creation, everything that we are currently needing tenfold. We know that the pandemic has made things so much more difficult for our cities. And so I thank you. I thank you for taking the time to acknowledge me. I want to continue to be a partner. As I said before, I'm very much still a council member from a local city. My focus has always been trying to keep that local control that we fight so hard for, trying to really focus on policies that are not so detrimental to our small communities, some of them that have very limited resources. And so again, when there's mandates, I'm always trying to find that balance to ensure that if there's mandates coming from the state, that we at least try to support local communities. So I have to say, I'm so honored. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the incredible work you're doing to bring balance and uplift those communities that are most disadvantaged, especially communities of color, trying to help women. Right now, we know that it's going to be needed. And I heard some of the statistics on women of color. So thank you to all of you for just doing what you do, continuing a good fight. And we are in this together as it pertains to being local leaders. And I'm just, I find myself just honored to be part of your group and to feel like one of you. So thank you. This honor is absolutely something that I will carry with me when I continue to make decisions, and I will continue to support, just engage me. This is a long-term partnership, and I just wanted to remind people that I'm wrapping up my 3rd year, but it feels like it's been 20. It has been the last 2 years. It's been the pandemic and so much work to be done still. We're not close to solving all the issues that are coming our way, but if we can continue the conversation and continue to focus on some of the data statistics that were shared and how do we find opportunities and solutions together. I'm here to be your partner. So thank you. So honored. And I just want to hold my award here. Thank you so very much. I will put this on my wall and I couldn't be more honored. Enjoy your day and thank you for your patience.
Excellent. Thank you, Senator. That's a very cool looking award and looking forward to seeing that on your wall. We're going to take you up on that offer of partnership. We know that you're a great partner. We're going to collaborate and work to make Southern California an even better place for its residents. Thank you so much.
Thank you.